even though they've played only once at Anfield. 5 games now, including tonight, a 4th away, and their 3rd trip to London already. And away we go. It's a starry night. Lallana. Sturridge waiting on the right, Mane feeding him. To get it on his left foot and do that sort of thing. Oh, Thibaut Courtois let it slip, but it's stuck on the ground rather than the goalkeeper's grasp.
Yeah, heart in his mouth. Azpilicueta, I think, knew that Daniel Sturridge would cut back on his left foot. Didn't really do enough about it. I think he had to get closer to him, knowing he was going to do this. And Courtois looking.
Referred to at Arsenal, he scored against Leicester. Of course, he got the winner for Sam Allardyce. Here is Milner, forward again down the flanks.
There as well.
Variation on the theme from Liverpool. We've got plenty in the middle. And around the back, Dejan Lovren. Not picked up at all. It still needed some finishing, but he finished it splendidly. And Liverpool faster out of the blocks here at the bridge. And they lead Chelsea with a goal in the 17th minute from Dejan Lovren.
Well, they've been the better team, Liverpool, in this first 15 minutes. It's a short one, the sleeping Chelsea. The ball goes back and they push up the Chelsea defence. But Lovren just pulls out at the back post. And it's terrible from Chelsea. They're all over the place on that free kick. They really are. Put under pressure initially from Ivanovic, giving it away. He sees it from a long way away, Lovren. But still makes it look a lot easier. The fact that it's into the ground fools Courtois and gives his team a deserved lead.
Well, the player with the black eye has put one in the eye for Chelsea. Liverpool throw, and Chelsea caught flat-footed again. Step overs from Sturridge. Oh, it could have gone in off anyone.
Shooting Daniel Sturridge, but again the switch off, a huge space, no organisation at all. Mane just stands in the middle, stops. Ronaldo can't just get there. I think it's a shot from Daniel Sturridge.
And here's Willian. Deflected into the side netting. Martin Atkinson waiting for the word from the assistant on the far side.
And they've got a height advantage. Ivanovic, Costa.
It's into that mix. Luis knocks it across. Mignolet struggling to get there against Nemanja Matic, although the flag had gone up against the Chelsea midfield player.
Left in there, Matic. They won a couple of headers. Chelsea, that first one and the second one, just offside.
He has to be close to his goal in case it goes directly towards it. It's offside, so you could say the tactic worked.
He just stayed in there, David Luiz.
Temper as well. He seems to thrive on getting pumped up.
I can't even think of him going up for an aerial challenge or hunting the ball down or anything.
It's a decent try, it's more than that for Jordan Henderson. It's a sumptuous goal. And Liverpool lead Chelsea by 2 goals to 0. Even the giant Courtois could get nowhere near it.
It's a wonderful moment from Jordan Henderson and for Liverpool. Clearance from Gary Cahill isn't good enough. It's one touch and it's absolutely brilliant. I'm critical of goalkeepers getting beat from that range, but he sets it out so high above the bar into the top corner. It's absolutely magnificent. Nothing Courtois can do, and Liverpool, what a night so far for them. Helpless.
Jurgen Klopp celebrates tap-ins like this, but that goal was worthy of the fist pump. He'll be concerned at the moment because his team as we look at the replays, have given away a free kick out on the far side. There's chance for his half-time team talk. Friday night's been a fright night so far for Chelsea, but not for Liverpool, who've looked excellent. Dejan Lovren round the back to knock in the first. Jordan Henderson, an outrageous shot from a poor clearance, in truth, from Gary Cahill, to give Liverpool a scoreline that they certainly merit at half-time at Stamford.
The basic fundamentals, just the energy and I won't say commitment, sometimes it just doesn't happen, but they look like a lethargic heavyweight, just couldn't move the feet, sluggish. Liverpool so bright.
Scorer of the first goal, Dejan Lovren. David Luiz taking on himself, gives it to Ivanovic. This is Hazard, staying on his feet to his credit.
It was good for Mane to get back.
William. Penalty in blue in the middle. Ivanovic. With a weaving run. Goal kick.
It was a little clumsy from James Milner to start with, but by the time he fell, he sort of threw himself to the ground. This bit's a little bit clumsy there. So he's struggling, he's wrestling with him, James Milner, and then nothing happens at the end.
He played a part in. Now William. They've beaten West Ham, they've won at Watford, beaten Burnley here, drawn at Swansea where they really had enough to win the game. Here's Matic, he's done very well, he picks someone out now, well, this could turn the tide. His hot streak continues, but Matic did superbly.
Well, from absolutely nowhere. I just say about Matic looking leggy, and all of a sudden, so poor from Liverpool. Jordan Henderson there to not go with that run. Him and Adam Lallana. It really is poor defending. They cause their own problems. It's good for Matic. Matic doesn't do enough. He's getting brought into the game exactly where he would want it, Diego Costa. But I have to say, Liverpool's vulnerability surfacing out of nowhere there. He's alive.
Back at
ourselves.
Forward by Costa could be in again here.
I thought it was offside. It might not have been, but it looks offside from the header down from Oscar. I'm not sure the assistant referee's in line. Maybe he was. We'll see here. But again, a bit more direct. Just maybe.
Going across the front. They're desperately difficult for goalkeepers. Courtois delighted that he wasn't called upon.
Well, he's helpless, Courtois. That's just a little snick off one of his own players, or a Liverpool player, and it's past him.
In this position in Swansea last Sunday and got a 2-2 out of it. Here's William. Lovren. Goalkeeper will be required, and in the end required in a simple fashion. More clinical, they have been for the majority of the game so far. Mane, Klein again. Coutinho! Oh, and the deflection could have wrong-footed. Courtois, it could have dropped in there for Origi.
Gary Cahill, it's a good ball, he's put a couple of good crosses, it's pulled back behind the Chelsea defence, it's a good touch. It's just Gary Cahill gets that left boot on it.
The pass on, Martin Atkinson, a bit of a problem for Coutinho. Stop him playing it back to Milner. And Origi! Well, that could be a really big moment in the game. It was a great chance to wrap it up for Liverpool. Courtois kept it out. It stays at 2-1.
Hands on his head. He should have headed the ball in the back of the net. It's a fantastic move. So many passes, the deflection is perfect. He heads it down, to be fair to him. Courtois Gets down well. It's a good save. It's behind him, left hand, strong. But what a chance. 5 yards out.
That's the game, isn't it?
Yeah. Big ball.
Hazard looking for Moses. Costa kept it in. Moses has gone again. I don't know, they were so close to each
Where Adam Lallana is and Wijnaldum. Just put your centre-backs in, he's going to shoot. Oh, doesn't look big. Henderson really look okay on this side.
It's into the wall for Fabregas, shouts for handball.
Poor free kick for Fabregas.
Good intercept.
Poor free kick. Talk about a lack of height, a little bit of a handball.
To Martin Atkinson adding,
Big
and he
lead.
doesn't add any more. It's a great start to the weekend for Liverpool and Jurgen Klopp. Antonio Conte's first defeat, and Chelsea miss out on going top tonight. Klopp's side goes level on points with Chelsea. They've won it with a fantastic goal from Jordan Henderson. It put Liverpool 2-0 up, and they were dominating in that first half. The second half was a slightly different story. Although Diego Costa got one back, Chelsea never really threatened to spoil Liverpool's evening. He's replicated his success at Stamford Bridge last season, and it's been a distorted start to the campaign for Liverpool. Chelsea's goalkeeper Thibaut Courtois gave away a penalty at Swansea last Sunday where John Terry twisted his ankle, so it's the second coming of David Luiz, who's returned to Stamford Bridge, raised plenty of eyebrows in the last few hours before the transfer window closed. An earlier signing from N'Golo Kanté is already showing that Leicester's loss is Chelsea's considerable gain. Further forward, Oscar very much back in favour here, responding to his new manager's wish to balance attacking with defending. And life never dull with Diego Costa around. Maybe hot-tempered, but definitely on a hot streak, with 4 goals in 4 games already. There's been no Premier League clean sheet for Liverpool so far. They've scored plenty of goals, of course. Simon Mignolet hoping to change that defensively this evening. It will help, I think, that Dejan Lovren is back, though with a black eye after the training ground collision with Kevin Stewart, which ruled him out of the Leicester game. Adam Lallana, England's hero in Slovakia, is in excellent form for his club as well. Jurgen Klopp, not surprisingly, has recalled Felipe Coutinho, who scored twice here last season. But his replacement last Saturday, the former Chelsea forward Daniel Sturridge, keeps his place because Roberto Firmino is not quite fit. Chelsea's new left-back, Marcus Alonso, once of Bolton and Sunderland, amongst the substitutes for them. And a new name for Liverpool, 18-year-old Obi Ejaria, a midfield player who comes from London.